Good morning. How are we doing? It's early. I'm on the farm. You stayed up to watch F1. Sod that. I'll watch the replay. Don't say fuck all. Oh, yeah, I'll watch the replay a little bit later. Anyway, guys, we're on the community farm. First time I've been on the community farm for ages and ages and ages. I've picked a couple of contracts to do, so I think I'll be the only one on for a little bit this morning. Anyway, let's get you on the gaming screen. I don't know why that's down that low. There we go. That's better. Let's make sure these work. And they do. Right, let's get crack-a-lacking, I suppose. Oh. Oh, why is my camera doing that? 2 seconds. Camera, hello. What are you doing? Okay. Did a video broadcast. What are you up to this morning? Oh, that's probably why. It's on the wrong camera setting. Don't switch. Why? What the fuck? Okay, looks like camera's messing up this morning. Yeah. Let's quit out of that. Skip, how you doing? I prefer to watch it live, and sometimes I'm up through the night to help the missus, so it's kind of used to it. Yeah. Right. NVIDIA Corporation broadcast. If this don't work, guys, I'll just have to stream without the camera this morning. I mean, that's no freaking biggie, is it? Oh, there we go. For some reason, it wasn't reading it. It's just freaking stupid. Anyways, but let's just exit out of that because it's working. So bollocks to it. I'm just going to leave it like it. Anyway, let's go. So I'm going to be doing a bit of hoeing. Would say I've been that'll been an improvement. What, to not to see my face? Cheeky fuck. Yeah, we're going to do a bit of hoeing for contracts. It's about all we got to do at the moment. You have to keep an eye on the other farm because we've now got 2 farms on this save, which Loopy organised with some wet rice and stuff. And the wet rice is down to 66% of water. So I do have to watch. Different camera angle, yes. Fucking you're observant, aren't you? So basically, what it is, why the different angle is, I was thinking about stopping using NVIDIA Broadcast, so you can see what's behind me. Now the downside with that is that at the moment behind me is a corner of rubbish. So when I say a corner of rubbish, I mean an old computer box and this and that and the other. So yeah, at the moment I can't really show it because the idea is I'm going to get some more kind of lights and maybe some pictures, and they'll be in the shot instead of it being a blank background. So yeah, that was just the general idea. Okay, so where are we going? That's the island, and it's both down the bottom, I think. Yeah, so if we go left, we take a left and a right at the split, we'll get down to 1, and then this will be a little bit bitty until I get till everything renders in. So if you think it's a bit jittery, don't panic. Maps when you first come in, if there's been a save or a big change, which there kind of has been since I was last on, it will need rendering in, so this little bit of jitteriness will disappear in the next 10 minutes. Camera's frozen. Oh, what a bastard. That I can deal with. That is just a case of in the software and the OBS just turn it on and off. Let me just get down to the field. Alright, we need to let's get off the road. This should be just a case of doing that and that. No, okay. Then putting it back to that. I know, camera's disappeared. And then putting it back to that. Hello? No? No video broadcast? Yeah, oh, there we go. Okay. We good now? Yeah, we're good now. Hey. Right, just a small field, so we better do this in a few minutes. So it's actually nice to be on the community farm again, so I don't really need to think about kind of what money I got, how to spend it, and stuff like that. The community farm for me is just a chill out place that I can just come do a bit of farming. All the management decisions of it isn't to do with me, although to get the lorry trailer the other day, I kind of did that without asking. But to be honest, we needed it. So, and the reason why we needed it is when you do a wood delivery job, it saves money. If you know, A, you don't have to do 2 runs, and B, yeah, you don't have to borrow equipment. So it kind of serves 2 purposes. And at the time we were doing a lot of logging, so you know, as long as you could get the logs on the trailer, the trailer sort of has more room than the truck as well. You know, it can take slightly longer logs, so it has more room. Anyway, guys, how we doing? I know Kev's been up all night watching F1 and looking out for the wife. Yeah. Did you have to, Kev? Too early for Petro? Never too early for Petro, dude. Never too early for Petro. Because I got my over-ear headphones on today, yeah, that sounds a lot bassier than normal and louder. So yeah, whenever I've got my over-ear headphones on, guys, the volume is increased and the clarity in it is increased. Even though my studio kind of monitor earphones are better quality in terms of manufacturer, because of the bigger drivers in my over-ear headset, of course everything is better. And you'll find that if you use, say, earpods or something, and then you go to big driver headphones, the quality of them will be better because of the bigger drivers, no matter what the manufacturer is. Right, so that one's done. Hate it when it says I'm done before I'm done. Fucking hate it. Really do. The biggest piss off on this game ever. Right, so we need to take a left, go to the crossroads, take a right, go right down to the very bottom where the petrol station is, and then cut right across. Okay, so it's a left, a right at the crossroads. And I'm in my trusty McCormick, guys. I say my McCormick, it's not quite my McCormick, it's the farm's McCormick, but I chose it, so I call it my McCormick. It's a great little tractor. I mean, it's in the medium tractor levels. It goes between, I think it's 280 and 312, and will do most jobs with most medium bits of equipment. There is I think it's a cultivator that's like 350, 400 HP requirements that it obviously can't pull. But the one below it can, the Kun, which I think is just like a 10-meter cultivator. Right, so down to the petrol station, and then take a right. You agree? Never too early for Pedro? Yeah, Pedro, un, dos, tres. Never too early, dude. Also, I was looking at my analytics this morning, and I think I've hit giveaway for next month. So thank you guys for doing that. And I think I've hit the requirement for payment from Twitch. So yeah, giveaway next month. I've already got 2 games that I'm giving away. They're not much really, but you know, it's everything's something. Yeah, they're totaling about 30 quid. So, and it'll be at least a tenner from me. So there's 40 quid of a giveaway. You know, plus anything that you guys give in the next 6 days. So somewhere down here should be this other field. I've got my first cup of coffee, guys. I've also taken some morning pills, so that's all gravy as well. Oh. Come on, where's this field? I'm on the wrong road. No, it's coming up on my left after 89. So like I say, guys, this is basically going to be me doing contracts for the community farm, earning some money. And yeah, we shall see as we go what jobs we're going to do. I mean, as you know, on my own little farm, I do a lot of log transport, so there is a log transport job there to do, but we're going to try and keep away from it until we absolutely have to get on it and do that one. I'm not going to give you any spoilers for F1 if you're going to watch it later. Yeah, I always watch it later, mate. And I always watch the whole lot as well. Good, because I like to see what happens. I know. Even if I get a spoiler, like say if I turn on Sky News or something and they tell me who won, I still watch the whole lot and like see how it happened, how they did it, what fortune they had, what mishaps they may have had, you know. Also, guys, I know there's only a couple of you in at the moment, but how would you feel if, say, I did a bit of a set of course of racing? Only against the AIs at first, just to warm up. I mean, I've got a set of course, so I don't hardly play it. I'm not bad at it when I get my eye in. Mainly GT. I think it's mainly GT2 cars I've got in a minute because I don't buy DOCs for it. I mean, we already know Kev likes a bit of racing, so Kev will be up for probably watching me do a bit of racing. Just a bit. Plus, it'll give the wheel a good workout as well. Instead of just doing farming or trotting. Did you guys hear what I just said, or were you both out on breaks? If you didn't hear me, you like a bit of motorsports? Yeah, like I say, I've got that Corsa that I rarely play, and I had my own few races set up, like a 5-race championship. I mean, nothing multiplayer, but I had these like 5 races set up where I go in, I kind of do a quick qualify, I skip the rest of qualify, you know, a bit of warm up beforehand, and then I go straight into the race, which is like 5 or 8 laps long or whatever it was, on 5 of my favourite tracks that I'm allowed to go on, because obviously some of the tracks are DOC and you'll pay extra. But open straight away, I think, is Monza. The British GP's open, I think. Laguna Seca, Spa Chomp and Chomp. There's a few nice tracks. And I don't always win either, even though I have the. What I kind of do is I have the, until I get my eye in, I have the AI aggressiveness down fairly low, and then every time I do well, like be in the top 5, I'll put it up a step. So if I come in the top 5, I'll put it up one level. If I come first, I put it up 4 or 5 levels. That's just the way I do it. Until it's difficult for me to beat them. I think I think it's like 100 levels of AI on the set Corsa. I think I had it up to like 60 something last time I played it, like regular. So I'm not shabby. Might need to get the if I start playing it again regular, I might need to get the Icon City a set of quarter buttons, just so that if I do play longer races and stuff and it's raining and such, all the simple buttons are already plugged in, programmed in. I just need to push them. Right, that's the end of the hoeing contracts, unless there's more. There we go. While that folds up, let's just go to here and collect them in. Sorry guys, if it looks like I'm looking over something, I'm looking over my laptop, my iPad, because I've got some dashboard on it. Let's move that in a little closer, because I don't really need to look at the bottom. Right, any more hoeing? No more hoeing. There's a wood chopping one. It's a quick 750, but I need to grab a chainsaw out of the shed. We've got a wood contract, 13 trees. That's not so bad. I can take the truck only for that. So let's accept that. Get that out of the way. We need to take this back to the yard first. Why isn't that lifting up? Oh, it was lifted up. Okay. Just didn't look like it was lifted up. Okay, I don't know whether this is the way up. Don't know this map as good as Woods and Pentai at the moment. I know Woods and Pentai quite well. But I know I'm heading north, so that's got to be a good thing. Lurk, need to go hurt the missus. No worries, dude. The overlay for that didn't quite work because obviously he put Lurk dot Lurk full stop, so it's all the command is Lurk full stop instead of just Lurk. Right, hopefully that train will be gone. And the thing, come on, up you go, up you go. Just seen you go by, dude. So stop trying to fake me. Okay, that's the shop there, I think. Oh no, that's where my logs are. Are we up past the shop? Well, the logs are just up there. Not a petrol station. Okay. Take a shortcut across this field. Oh, I think I know where I am now. Yeah. We go into this thing, take a left, and then we head up to the main road. Yeah, I know exactly where I am now. One of those horrible barges, guys, that we, if we're waiting for the boat, or on the boat, and that thing's anywhere near you gotta wait for. So we gotta put the hole back. We only used it for 2 fills and it ain't dirty, so we'll just whack it away. That, as soon as we need water, we'll fill it and we'll get water from it. This looks like rice here. Is that rice in that one? I don't know. Right, let's put this away. And we'll grab the front of the truck. We'll leave my tractor out while we do this. In fact, we'll park my tractor just up behind it. Whoa. Let's turn you off. Hey, Matt. Exclamation server? No, that's not commando. The reason why it's not a command is because it's not my server. But anyway, morning Eric, how you doing, bro? Right, let's go back and find this log place. It's over to my right, I know it is. And like I said, I've disconnected the trailer. It's 13 logs, so we should be able to get that on the truck without without having to use the trailer. Whoop! Hello, buddy. Right, so if we go down the thing, because we almost passed it, didn't we? We go down here and then follow through. It should be just off to my right. Okay, I can see it now. So yeah, let's bypass this turn here and take the next one, and then we should just come down onto it. There's somewhere here's the turn. Here it is. Brilliant. Right, we got, if it's just off of this road, we got to watch ourselves, because if anything comes and we block the road, pull in. Oh, that's right. Cool. Let's go to the other camera. Not that camera, that camera. And I was telling cameras about this the other day, we're using the truck. If you just pull past, kind of about there, and then unfold, the crane has time to space to swing and stuff, so yeah, you're not fighting with your times on your truck. Right, so the camera I use for this is I use the crane camera. Alex, thank you for lights off. Morning, dude. How you doing? Well, a bit of the Huck 2 remix should help, dude. Ah, shit, wrong button. There we go. I've never seen you concentrate so hard before. To be honest, I'm not really concentrating that hard. It's just, you know, this is kind of easy for me now. I've got very used to the logging. It's just I like to kind of at least get it on the truck right. You know what I mean? Hello? There we go. Yeah, I think I'm on the thing. This way a bit. Come on, come towards me. Fucking log there's just not playing ball. There we go. That one's done. I mean, although I got plenty of room with these 13 logs on the truck, I still gotta kind of watch how I do stuff with it. Because, you know, one little kind of mistake with it and I won't get them all on. It's just kind of that kind of a dealio. Anyways, there's only one log to go. It'll strap. Well, I hope it'll strap. As long as this one goes on properly, I think it'll strap. Yeah, it'll strap. There you go, it's strapped. Put her away. Just make sure she's going away. And we'll see where we're going to drop off. So we're here and we're going to... Oh, that one down there. So it's probably just easier to go straight down to the bottom road and then up at 87. So follow this all the way down to the bottom and then turn left just after 87 on the road, not the dirt track. We also need to watch these rice fields for the other farm, because we now got two separate farm entities on here. Because I noticed the rice paddies were at 66% water, and you don't want them to run out unless they're like on, I think it's third stage, because otherwise you get dead rice. Morning, Az, how you doing, bro? I know that from experience on my own farm. Having dead rice, I forgot to put the water on after second stage, and yeah, they dried out. Not too shabby. Change your camera angle. I say, yeah, man, just a little bit. The plan is that I'm not going to use the video broadcast virtual green screen in a few weeks, maybe. So I'm going to put some stuff up behind me and tidy my little corner here, and then open up the camera so that you can see what's behind me, and maybe put some like gaming pictures and some other lights back there. And yeah, and then I can get rid of NVIDIA broadcast and save my computer a little bit of processing power. Okay, so I've just noticed where we're going. And I think this is the place where you've got to park in the circle beside the water, and don't get food parking beside the water, because this is what I did first time. I thought, oh, we'll go here. The tip spot's right in front of me, and that's where I tip. No, it's not. What you got to do, if you've got to go to here, is just park it up and leave the truck. It seems a bit stupid, this, but yeah, you park it up, leave the truck, and then run up to the main sawmill. Why? Because this is where the trigger is. A lot of people are getting stuck with this. The amount of people I've told where this trigger is in the last 2 weeks is unbelievable. So yeah, you go here, and as you can see, if you buy the mill, this is where the adjustment is, where the spanner is. But the sale place is actually at kind of like the staff door. And you just click the sale. So the sale's done, and run back to the truck. Yeah, it kind of is, but as I see why they did it, because if you buy the sawmill, there's a kind of square or kind of loading square here, and here for planks maybe. If you own it and bring your own trees down and make planks down here. So I kind of see why they did it, because if you're working in here all the time, yeah, I know that's where it spawns stuff, but I think there's an internal crane here as well. I saw somebody using one. I think there's an internal crane in there somewhere. But yeah, I see why they've done it, but it's a bit dumb that you've got to run so far from your truck for offload. What they should have done is put a second trigger for the drop off there, maybe up at this door to make it a little easier, maybe. Yeah, man, nice. Nice. I wouldn't get rid of broadcast though. It doesn't or shouldn't use much. The blur sharpen feature's really nice, but yeah, I kind of don't use that. I'm not that big into photography or pictures or anything like that. Even though I do have half decent cameras, I don't really delve too much into the kind of the settings part of it. I just like to have a nice camera that will take a nice picture. To be honest, I've got 3 cameras. I've got a full digital XLR and 2 what I call combi cameras. So it has all the features and part of the zoom of an XLR, without having to snap lenses on and off. Right, let's take the boat back. Wait for the boat. I think I'm lost. Thing is, once you buy it, the trigger will disappear, so it's kind of yeah. Right, I think I need to turn left for the farm. I think it's up here. Turn left at 56. So it's been a while since I've been on this farm. It'll come back to me. No, it's not that way, it's not that way, it's not where that. I just noticed where I was. Am I stuck on a tree? I'm stuck on a tree, aren't I? Or on a telegraph pole. That'll do. Yeah, it's follow the road. I recognise where I was. I've put nearly 200 hours in on Riverbend and I still get lost. Yeah. Yeah, I'm up there on the hours. I'm nearing 100 hours on the game, which is astonishing for me already. What I think I'll do, to be fair, is I might just swap to the other farm a second and just put those pumps on. It will save me worrying about them for the rice paddies, or see if it'll let me put them on. Because, like I say, I don't want to. I don't want to happen what happened on my farm, on this farm, where a third of my crop got destroyed, where I didn't keep in touch with the rice, filling the rice paddy. So I'm just going to switch to the farm and just do that. Join farm. I'm just going to pop down to the rice paddy fields. Make sure they're... I don't know what these are, but I know these three are rice paddy fields. No, I don't want to tag it. I just want to jump in it. Right, let's do these in order. So that's field 3, the pumps up the side. And it looks pretty wet. It said it was 66%, but like I say, you don't want to let these dry out. So let's see if it'll let me flood it. If not, then okay, it's not going to let me flood it. But at least I know it'll be good for a day then, or a month rather. If it doesn't let you flood it, it's good for a month. But we have all the kit we need on the farm, so it's just making money for the field. Yeah. I got you on that one, dude. Right, let's try this one. That's good. So that'll be good for a month. So the other fields must be to do with the cattle. We'll just check them anyway. Like I say, since this farm was made, I haven't had much to do with it. We may as well be buying up all the barley fields now. So they can harvest everything. Yeah. That's the thing when you run a community farm in it as well, as it's fine if you've got a busy farm. It's finding things to do for all the guys that are on. Right, so let's just go to this one. So this one's grass. Do it a bit more fur on it. This one looks like another kind of rice. Long grain rice. Okay. And so's this. Okay, so we're doing 2 lots of rice. Okay. So what's this one? And this one is oats. So this is straw for the cattle. Right, okay. And they've all been done, so we don't need to worry about them for this month. So, do we get different contracts? No, same contracts. Okay. Which is what I thought. Right, let's go back to the other farm. Okay, we don't have to... Oh, that's good. We don't have to sign in again as what's his face. Right, so let's choose something else to do. Good stone pick, which means taking 2 vehicles down. Oh no, we won't get that in 143. But we haven't done a stone pick in a little while, to be fair. Let's do that. Let's collect that in, the wood in. Field 43, which is down near us, so go back to me tractor. Whoa. That's a big boy. Who, I think that's Mr. Handy's tractor. Why is it at the shop? Anyway. Stone picker. Our stone picker used to be in the shed here. I don't know whether it's still kept in there. It used to be kept in this shed here. No, there's nothing in there now. Is it up here somewhere? There it is. And there's the stone picker. I know all the stones have to go down to the cement factory. That's what the boys were on about the other day. Contracts mean there's always something to do. They're so much better on 25. The issue is I'm not here for the next week, so I'm scared. Yeah. As long as you got a decent kind of guy that you can put in charge as kind of like a farm manager, it'll be fine. You know? You know, as long as you got a decent, like I say, we've got Mr. H, so you know how that dealio goes. You know, he's great at managing everything and keeping an eye on everything for Tav. Yeah, you need kind of like a Mr. H, just to manage while you're away. All mods have average privileges and 2 farm managers. Yeah. Oh, is this what I think? I think the guys were saying these were broken. Now that I'm looking at the field, and not the pick these. Right. Anyway, we'll need to do these with this on. Let's just put a bit of assisted steering on. And what we'll have to do is make sure we have this on at all times so that the lines grey out and disappear. And hopefully, well, we're picking up, so that's good. And I'm keeping an eye on everything with FS25 even installed on my laptop, just in case. So I'm guessing the other app doesn't mind, because I know you were worried about it. Installing FS25 on your laptop so that you can check in. He's not battered you for it then. Had a weird bug with G-Portal. Apparently the server went offline after I finished up on Friday, so I had to resync everything back up. Yeah, I think Tav has to do that every so often. Just redo everything, reset every so often, just make sure everything's running as it should do. She's hidden all the mouses in the house. She does know that you can buy a PC mouse almost anywhere. And the little ones that you can get for laptops, you could fit one in your fucking pocket. I mean, they're horrible to hold, but I used to have one for my laptop when well, I say my laptop. I haven't got a laptop anymore, but when I used to have one, yeah, we used to have a laptop mouse, and it was tiny, and you could fit it in your pocket. The thing, it was. Logged on G-Portal and it was offline, not like a reset, so I don't know if it's just shut down the server expecting the install mods, but it's fine now. But that's a good thing. And I know Tav says that the guys at G-Portal are really helpful when you get problems, so you know, in that case it's good to know that, you know, the guys that you're dealing with, the customer services and stuff, are there just in case. And you know you can always go to them. Looking forward to go and take photos of stuff. Yeah, man. Used to be the case when we used to go Vape Expo every 6 months. So the wife is a smoker, and I say is a smoker, kind of has given up quite a bit compared to what she used to smoke. and vapes quite a bit now as well, because of stuff like vape expos and stuff. But we used to go every year, and we went every year for about 4 or 5 years. In fact, we went so much that a few of the guys there said, why don't we start vlogging the show? So we were kind of, okay, you know. We even bought a camera for it. Well, we bought a camera for it, but it wasn't nothing special, so it was just kind of what we could afford. Just something that did 1080p video without having to compromise anything like that. So we went for this all-in-one thing that did 1080p video, and we started vlogging the shows. So she take the other camera, do stills, and I take the vlogging camera and did the yapping. And we'd go to stands and like interview people about new juices and new mods and stuff that came out, and have a play with them and stuff. And it was really, really good. It's really good fun. So we were at the NEC like twice a year for 3 days at a time. But yeah, like I say, it was all just done in fun, and we had a local guy here that would occasionally pay for tickets, even though after a while we got our tickets for free because we were counted as media. Weather was meant to be nice too, so lots of dog walks. GG's, man. Oh, I might have to go get another coffee in a minute. Oh. Alright, so looks like the lime is disappearing every time I do a line, so we can see where we've been and where we haven't been, so that's good. It means, you know, we can do the ups and downs without too much of a worry. What we'll do, guys, is if we you love the feature of it, you know, if you've lined and you do stuff like this, it disappears. What I don't get is that I've noticed sometimes if you mulch a field and then you lime right afterwards, which is kind of what I do a lot of the time, the coverage of the line, so like on 22, when if you're liming, the field just turns white with what you're liming. I've noticed sometimes when you've mulched, it doesn't turn white. Now, I don't know whether that's just the thing to do with the rendering or whatever, but, you know, it's a thing. And it's done it nearly every time I've done that. Every time I've mulched. Because what I normally do is after I harvest a field, I mulch it, I lime it, I cultivate it, I ferret it, and then I seed it, and then whatever else afterwards, seed rolling or whatever I feel it needs. And yeah, nearly every time I've mulched it on here and then limed it right afterwards, the line doesn't go white on the field. It just goes kind of like a see-through color. So I keep having to use the GPS so that I know where I've been. I have a system, so I mulch, cultivate, plow, sow, lime, ferret. Oh right, you actually sow lime and then ferret. Yeah, we do it the other way. I mean, it's basically the same, you know, put it all down before first stage of growth. But yeah, we kind of do it in the other way. Yeah, so I mean, as long as, I mean, as far as I understand it, as long as you get everything done before first stage of growth happens, it's all gravy, because obviously no precision farming as of yet. We might actually get all the stones in, which means we can dump it in the trailer at the top and then take the trailer down to the concrete factory if it has enough in it, which I don't think it will. I think one of the guys did it the other day. I think the stone trailer's empty. Borat Viking Transport Company. You changed your name, dude. You don't need to. You could have kept it at Borat, mate. We're not that boneheaded or whatever you want to call it, big-headed, so you have to change your name. You know, as long as you got your tag on when you're driving, dude, on multiplayer, that's all we want. It's all about the rep. Yeah, like I say, as long as when you're driving on TMP, you change your tag so that you say you're from the company, it's fine. It really is. You don't need to change your Twitch name or anything like that. Right, let's take this back up the farm and offload. Like I say, it's only 1,000 litres of stone, so I'm not taking that down. Yeah, it's a nice gesture, Windy, but you know what I mean? He doesn't have to change his whole Twitch name to do it. But, you know, if they want, like Windy says, if you want to do it, you do it. You know, I'm just saying that you don't need to do it. You know, as long as you got your tag, your TMP tag on this, you don't have to feel guilty for somebody changing their name. I'm not feeling guilty. I'm just letting them know that it's not necessary. Alright, let's see if we can line this up. Just missed it, haven't I? I have as well. Anyway, Windy, morning. How are we doing, dude? Are you still on call, or are you off a call now? I think I had it then. Yeah, I did. That unloads on the side. Or it's easier on the side. Right, is it dirty? Let's just get out of the bushes. No, it's good. Let me just put it away. I'm not on call now. That's good then. At least you've got a couple of weeks now where it's just normal shifts, dude. My line manager wants to see me again on Wednesday about the new sick note. I think what's happening is here the company doctors feeding them bullshit, because obviously they're paying the company, they're paying for the company doctor to come and look at me or look at whoever's sick. So they kind of feed him full of bullshit compared to what's actually happening. Anyways, and so he thinks that I'm kind of lying about the fact that I can't do certain stuff, and you know, it's about time he got his head up his ass. Right, let's do these two weeding ones. I think I'm not sure whether these are going to. It's the weeder. This, but if it says weeding mat, it's weeder. Not taking the baling contract. Yeah, I will. Oof, God, my voice went all croaky then. Yeah, I will. I kind of like to whip through the quick and easy ones, and then you know, I don't know what it's just me. I like it. I mean, you got 500,000, but I see the big numbers. Yeah, I like that the grass fields are split now. Although, what I've noticed is I don't know whether anybody else has done one yet. I haven't done a contract for mowing. Yeah, I haven't done a contract for mowing. You've had a few? Oh, okay. I keep getting baling. I've had a tedding. Okay, so it's left hand, right hand side, left. As I look down the map, it's left hand side, and then down the bottom. Okay, so we'll do 66 first. The wrapping ones are the best time for payment. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I've done a few tedding. I've done a couple of wrapping. We've got that the bigger wrapper as well, so that we don't need to worry about whether it's square or round bales. We just take the same wrapper down and wrap. Oh, oh, you bastard! Oh, you absolute brick! Mr. Q, how you doing? We bought the RJ Baylor wrapper, so just borrow the kit for contracts. That do it? I did say RJ Baylor stroke rapper. Jesus, man. Get in it, get a hearing aid. Rewind back, listen. Good. That's not what I typed. We bought the RJ Baylor wrapper, which is exactly what I said. And that's what you typed. Okay, I didn't. Yeah, yeah. I said RJ, and it's JD. I get it. I get what you're saying now. Stop picking phone. And you're gonna go start fucking reading it right. Oh come on, guys! If I started reading everything properly, you know, you guys would think I'm ill. It's not that I can't read, it's that I try and speed read and don't read it properly. Thank you, Keir. Why am I speed reading? Because I don't want to miss anybody's comment. Slow down, Timothy, slow down. Slow down, city boy. Speed's not safe at my age. Yeah, you could be right. You could be right, Ass. You could be right. Anyway, we had Mal Alex come in a second ago, and what's going on with you, Alex? There? Oh, you're bumping in the trees. You're bumping in the trees. No. Is that what it feels? Is that what it feels all right, all white then, Alex? Is it because you were coming on the fields? Yeah, maybe. And a shout out for Farm Boy Q, guys. Two great streamers in their own right. Go check them out. Are you playing farming or are you fishing? Because you seem to be neck high in the water. What do you mean? Shh. Did you fall in the water? At least you didn't get pushed in the water, Q, like I did. Yeah, that happened on this map. I was quietly minding my own business, just sat on the end of the boat, waiting for the guys to come down. And yeah, one of them come down and just punted me straight off the fucking boat. Tractor was fucked. I went for a swim. Yeah. As if more people would listen to you, you wouldn't have nothing to say in the end at the end of it, because people would know and remember, and you wouldn't have to tell them again. You say like that, like it's a bad thing. No, we can. Okay, well, I'll say it the other way. We get it wrong on purpose, so you stick around. And you're like, huh? Why? Well, because we know you'll tell us again, and again, and again. It's all right. I'm not going to keep going round and round and round and round and round and round and round. I don't do that. I just make sure there's enough room so I can turn at the ends. Thanks. In some of that, Miss Furious, please log on and boot Matt from the farm. That's the trouble. Nobody's awake yet. And somebody gave me admin privileges for the farmhouse, so yeah, crazy. What do you mean, fuck off? Not nice, Wendy. Wendy, I'm expecting those departures we had yesterday to appear on other people's companies today. Really am. But like we said in chat, it is what it is. Yeah, found out if you give someone the admin details, it automatically promotes them to farm managers next time they log on. So you no longer have to, once they have admin privileges, to put that status on for farm manager. That's cool. I mean, it saves you guys that make farms, or I say you guys, I'm one of them that makes a farm, but yeah, it saves a step in what you've got to do as, say, farm owner. That's in a way, I suppose that's a good thing. You know, if you give them admin straight away, you don't have to go back into the settings to promote their status to farm manager or farm hand or whatever in game. So kind of saves your step. As in fuck off nowhere you've got farm privileges. Also means when there's a problem, I have to remember to demote them. So the other day I got a 99% bug, so needed to give somebody on the farm admin deets so they could save it. Yeah, we've had that once or twice, where we got to 99% and it didn't click over. I think Cam's has had it on his farm as well a couple of times where he went to harvest something and it just went to 99%. I think a few of the others have had the same problem, and they've had to do the save edit thing to 100% it. This is what I hate. This fucking gets me every time. I haven't quite finished the field, but it's 100%ed. Fucking hate it. I know, I can just go complete and it fucks off like that, but it just fucks me over that it does it. Right, 75, so come out of the gate and head south, which is left. It's much better now, but yeah, I had it. Oh, right, okay. I'm a very strange man. Why? Because I want to complete the contract, or rather, complete the work on the field. A lot of our guys have had the same feeling when doing contracts. You know, they're doing a weeding contract like that, and before they even finish it 100%, and they can't finish it. You know, it's my feeling that they could just give you a little bonus for completing. I mean, total completion, rather than totally ending you. I have such a way with words. Not really. I just say what I'm thinking. It was like that in 22. But now it just forces you to finish. Didn't give you any extra. I know it didn't give you any extra in 22, but it was nice to finish the field. You know what I mean? Or at least have the opportunity to finish the field when you finish the contract. Just, you know, I don't know whether it's just a touch of OCD or something that it pisses me off every single time I do one, and it doesn't let me finish the contract or whatever. But yeah, I'd like to finish the contract. Same as when I'm baling. You know, if I do a baling contract and there's like half a row left of swath, you know, just let me take it. You're going to delete it anyway. Once 100%, I'm out of there. Yeah, I know, man. But the counters will come out soon, so you can change it for full 100%. Yeah. I mean, there's a contract one at the moment, but I think it's a bit janky because we had it in, then we took it out. So you know. I wish I have so little issues in. Uh-huh. Also add so I can't hear what you're saying. Can't remember what I was saying now, so yeah. We'll just move on. I occasionally like to do things freehand, as you may sort of see now. If I can see what I'm doing, I kind of like doing it freehand. Hey, I'm back. Yeah, I forgot what I was saying now. It's so nice to have the centering spring back 25. Yeah, it is. I've got to admit, I haven't had that problem for ages, where the centering spring disappears, and I think it's because I moved away from Logitech, and even though that was my first wheel and it's a great starter wheel, it's the software. And yeah, farming and other games, just occasionally, like Windy, I lost center spring, and I had to tab out of the game, turn it off, turn it on, turn it off, turn it on, and it came back, and bosh. And then all of a sudden, maybe, I don't know, give it an hour later, and it's gone again. And it just pissed me off. Which is why, in the end, I switched to Thrustmaster. Because I was sick of it. And I did try the Logitech gaming software instead of the G Hub. And yeah, I just couldn't figure that shit out. So yeah, I just swapped wheels. Turned it off, I dick about with the wheel too much. To be honest, I've had to get used to, with the Moser being a direct drive wheel, not having a physical spring to spring it back. So it's like a, I don't know what they use for direct drive. I think it's magnets. And morning, Tav. How you doing, bro? Yeah, I think it's magnets. And in the Moser pit shop, whatever they call it, pit stop software, or your settings are. For farm sim compared to trucking, I've turned it up quite a bit, just so I get a little bit of return to center. I don't know, I just like it that way. It's just the way I like my wheel when I'm farming. I like being able to get to this end of this row, you know, reverse on a tight angle, and then let it go, and the wheel returns to center. It's always the way I've done it. So if I'd let it go now, boom, and I catch it, and then you know, and away I go again. Can't afford a replacement wheel for one game. And your wheel's not compatible with Logitech Gaming. Ah, that's a shit, man. I mean, when I had a Logitech, that was my main problem. G-Hub just didn't, I don't know, maybe function correctly is maybe not the right term, but I don't know, lose connectivity to the game or whatever it was. It was strange. And yeah, that was my main reason for leaving Logitech. But that being said, for the money, you can't really argue with the wheel itself. The wheel functions are great. It's just their software that needs fixing. I mean, I don't know what it's like recently. Obviously, it's not changed that much in, I don't know, the 2 years I haven't used Logitech 4. Because it's not just Windy that loses center spring. There's a few other people I know that loses it as well. Yeah, Skip, I tell you what, mate, you say that. Windy was in the same boat. When we were all using, or some of us were using Logitech, Windy was the only one that used to come back and say, I don't have a problem with it. I don't have a problem with it. And now he's having problems with it. Good. I'm glad it's working, dude. And then you can kind of enjoy the game with your will. When he isn't saying he's having issues with it, you don't kind of hear him all the time in VC, mate, when he's going, fucking will, fucking losing center spring, can't do this, can't do that. But anyway, like I was saying, it's a great starter wheel for the money because you can pick them up secondhand for less than £100 now. And you can. I saw one the other day in my local area on Facebook Marketplace with the shifter for 80 quid. And for that, you can't argue. Oh, DJ Pat. I'm thinking it was later than that. It's fucking absolutely pissing and it's dark here. And I was thought it was earlier. And it's already 9 o'clock. Don't let in the truth get in the way of a good story. Why let bullshit also get in the way of the truth? On the other flip of the coin. But anyway, we'll move on. Ice, how you doing, dude? We'll get you a shout out in a minute, Ice. Thank you, Av. Av? Thank you, Tav. Av? Wow. Oh, I was wondering what the fuck was going on. You used the voice changer. I thought that was part of the game. I thought that was part of the game. He's using a voice changer. No worries then. Anyway, guys, how are we all doing? Happy Sunday. It's chill day. We're on the farm, guys. We're doing a few contracts. We're keeping an eye on the second farm that we have here as well. If we have to skip forward, we may have to go. I say somebody may have to go down to the second farm and just turn the pumps on. They're fine for the minute. They're currently on 66% water level, so they're fine for the minute. But if once the month starts rolling forward, yeah, we may have to go check them. Got cleaning to do, things to charge, food to consume, last minute packing to sort. Yeah, as you go and enjoy yourself, dude, and be safe, dude. Morning, Guns. How are you? Oh, I thought you said you were going to do cleaning and shit. Ignore me then. Right. Got some hoeing to do. Oh, big baling. Right. Let's. Are you going to say that or you're not going to say that? You're not going to say it. Okay. Why aren't you saying it? Oh. Okay, that's why it wasn't working. Okay. So let's take the equipment back, guys, and let's we'll take that baling contract because that's worth doing. 6.5 grand. I don't know why it changed, but it changed. To be honest, with IQ, I never use it. I've got it on my computer, but never ever switched on. If I have to check something, I might just quickly switch it on and switch back off again. But I never keep it running. Hi, good morning. How are you? I'm guessing kickboxing later. Yep, just on breakfast, then ready to go. GG's. Yeah, yeah, you know, I'm the same, Wendy. I like to look at the color changes and stuff, which IQ controls, but I know it just takes up so much of your shit to do it. Tired. I do have an AIO, but I don't use IQ. Well, I say I don't use IQ. Yeah, I don't have IQ turned on, but kind of at the BIOS controller. Did I turn that on? Is that coming? That's not coming, is it? moving now? Where's our barge coming? Oh, it is moving. Okay, cool. Didn't think it was moving there, thought it was broke. I've also, you may have noticed, guys, I've changed my field of view as well to Mr. Handy's recommended 85 degree. And I like it. It's just giving me that little bit extra internally to see. No, I don't need glasses. And now you're going to say, you fucking will do. Read the shit properly. Anyway, it's nearly break time for a second coffee. While that's going, let's just... Yeah, it could do with a clean. You can't reach out properly, can't see if the barge is moving, surprise. You don't hit shit as you walk around the house. No, I can do that without even with my eyes closed, walking around the house. I mean, literally at night, I don't switch any lights on. That's square bows, isn't it? On that contract. Let's go just wash this off, park it up. Bailing contracts can be whatever bows you want it to be. It's just wrapping bows of Pacific. Oh, right, okay, so even if it says on the contract square bows or round bows, you can do whatever you want. That's good to know. I mean, the square bow is right beside where I'm going, so, you know. Okay, yeah. It's good to know. Who's that? I mean, the square bed is right beside me, so I'm going to take it. This needs to be a thing, I think. If you like driving using the rear view inside the cab, I think there should be an option to snap it onto the rear view. Maybe there is, maybe there isn't, I don't know. Instead of just turning like I've been doing. Anyway, bailing on 25. Accept contract. So 25 is down onto the main road, take a right, and it's just down there somewhere. It should be like the crane camera, the 3 camera view. Yeah, man. Yeah, you should have in cab outer cab and rear view in every vehicle. Unless, of course, the rear view, there's nothing there, like in some of the harvesters where there's almost nothing to see. I mean, I say almost nothing to see, of course, in most harvesters or in most combines, there's a little window so you can see how it's filling. Is this the right road or is it below me? If you start going down that route, then that's probably why they don't bother. It's just down the bottom here to the right. I'd love an internal camera, really would. Let's go down the track. An internal rear view camera. Okay, so unpack it, switch her on, and lower the pickup. Let's go. Yeah, it could be right, but I'd like an internal third view. It's just like in maybe ETS. That is so loud this morning. It's just like in ETS and ATS. I'd like there to be a button that goes to your near side mirror and back again. And then probably you kind of wouldn't need the virtual mirrors. Because I don't like sitting right back, like a few people do, so you can see both mirrors in your viewing. Because I think that creates fisheye when you sit on the backboard. And I hate fisheye, or even remotely in the fisheye. But yeah, just a quick button, say in ETS, just to quickly look at your near side, back to center again. Yeah, you're doing FS. I talk all games. I talk about everything and anything. Make conversation. Just because I'm not playing a game, don't mean I don't talk about it. I talk about wherever the conversation is going at any specific time. Matt, would I like a song request? Phil Collins, please. Trouble is, he's never got any of the songs that I want from Phil Collins. He always plays some shit like Easy Lover or sounds like he has taste. What's the matter with Phil Collins? He's playing 80s, so, you know. Done. Thank you, Wendy. There's a reasoning why I like Phil Collins. A, he's a talented guy. I mean, formerly a drummer, and then kind of took up the lead singer role of Genesis and did both successfully for ages. And the fact that, I don't know, I wouldn't like to put a percentage on it, but a really good part of the percentages of all his songs are absolute originals. And I suppose in his songs as well, he makes sure you can hear all the instruments that are being played. And also, I've seen a few of his concerts live. I mean, not live, but recorded live. And I gotta admit, some of them are just unbelievable. The one that he does the 10-minute intro with just drums and percussion is amazing. So, is DJ Pat doing 3 hours? Obviously, Big Top 30 until midday. RJ last night was hilarious. He said something last night that nearly got him in trouble. Easy lover. He was taking the biscuit out of a listener. No, Pat's only going till 11, so we got an hour break before Cool Kid at midday. The last couple of weeks, guys, we haven't had a Sundance after the Big Top 30. Reese did a late night show, yeah, man. He went on after RJ for 2 hours, I think. Came off at 9. Yeah, I came off about, what was it, quarter past 9, half past 9, something like that. Went and watched a couple of things on telly. Quite funny, I'll be nearly virtually asleep when I say goodnight to the guys most nights. And yet as soon as I go into the bedroom, I'm awake for 2 hours at least. So I had a quick catch up with I'm a Celeb. I know a lot of people don't like I'm a Celeb, but I do. This year's hilarious. I haven't stopped laughing. Yeah, it's fucking hilarious this year. I've never seen a group of people work so well and try to work with each other so much. I mean, even the guy who's the Radio 1 DJ that's not getting many stars when he's going down to the trials all the time. They're even showing leniency with him at the minute. You know, if he went down to the trial and only got 1 star, I'd be like, come on, dude, you got like your ideas up. Fucking go on with it. You know, we're starving back here. When you do the trials, you got to think, I'm doing this for a purpose, and you know, I need to get these stars. There's one of them that he went that on. I wouldn't have went that on it. I mean, I'm pretty wimpy when it comes to critters and shit, but bailing out on a troll because he couldn't move his arm, he couldn't move his legs. Couldn't move your legs anyway, dude. You were kind of locked into a box. That was a few days ago, by the way. One thing we do, or one thing I have noticed when you do baling contracts, guys, is if you're using the square baler like I am now, and you say have bales on the back when you finished it, it lets you keep them. Now, I don't know if you can, I don't know, just bring a trailer down and say load all of them that you've baled up before the end of the contract and take them off the field and keep them, but certainly the ones in your baler, it allows you to keep them. I mean, I don't know whether you can use them. I just whacked them in the shed. Gotta make her see she's an easy lover. I don't know what it is about this McCormick, but I absolutely love it. Thank you, Pat, for the mention. Apparently, well, after I went to sleep last night, the puppy was barking at the wind. Test it for science. I already know. Already know what, taking the bales back. Yeah, that might be a good idea, mate. I mean, I'd have to manually load them on a trailer, but yeah, it might be worth a quick test to see if you can steal some of the bales. I don't know. What should we get to 80% of the field complete before we try it? Do it, do it, do it. Yeah, we will. We'll do it. Let's get to about 80% and then we'll see if it'll let us take them. We're not that far away from the farm anyways. Honestly, for time's sake, just lease the autoloader. I shall have to ask the boss for permission to use the square because I think we've got a round auto baler. Have you about, or are you still waking up? I'm about. To test a theory, can I lease the auto square baler, square trailer, square bale trailer? What theory we want to test, and I'm not sure whether you've done it, is I want to see if we can steal the straw bales that I'm doing. But it means I'd have to get the trailer. I'm not sure whether we got a square trailer. I mean, we might have a square bale trailer. We have one. Whee! Let's go back up the farm and find it. Is that it? No, that's the round. Just a quick run around the farm, see if we can find it. Fuck off and let him play with your bank balance. It must be up at the sheds. No, it's not up here. Hmm. Why not go into the vehicle screen and tag it? I never know what it's called as, that's why I don't do it. Anybody know what it's called? I don't know what it's called. Mr. H said we had both. Let me just find out what it's called. It's the FSX 6372. I'm not seeing it. Yeah, we don't have one. Might have to lease one. Will do, mate. Might have if I went to the right menu. Yeah, yeah, we don't have one. Look. No, let's go down the shop and get it. Mind you, hang on, whoa. Matt, we have a tractor down there. Don't take the New Holland down. We have a tractor down there. We have Mr. H's tractor down there. Thanks, Guns. I don't know where the New Holland came from. Leave that there. Will do. Okay. Will do. I got that. I'll go down the next one then. It goes. It's alphabetical brand. Linda Racing, good morning. How you doing? We're going to go over and we're conducting an experiment this morning, Linda. We're seeing if we can have the bells from a baling contract. Minwit, how we doing? Yeah, so we're seeing if we can have the bells from a baling contract this morning. Yeah. Yeah, I'm all right. Matt, you're what? Sundays is his day off. I'm not taking his slot. Sundays he has a day off streaming. So, test this theory that we can take the bales. Do we just take them off the field and see if they stay on the trailer, or... Yeah, that's good enough, isn't it? Just take them off the field and leave them on the trailer. Thank you, Tav. What are you... Oh, iRacing. GG's. First step, leave them on the trailer. Second step, try to sell them. I'd like to try iRacing, but on the same breath, the monthly thing to do iRacing is what I don't like about it. Yeah, that's what I mean. It gets expensive. You know, why can it be more like, I don't know, maybe a set of Corsa where you buy base game, and then if you want the extras, then you start paying monthly. Really? GG's. Okay, my unpack button doesn't work. Ah. So I was using the wrong button. Okay, we don't own this item, so there we go. No, we can't pick them up. So there you go. Solved. So we can get rid of the trailer now. This is the bit I like about FS25 now. You know, you can just click on the item. When I click on it properly. Let's get off farmland. But yeah, I like how you can click on it and just return it. I love that about this game. Right, so we've kind of proved the point. No, you can't pick all the bales up. But, like I said before, you can, if you got some left in the baler, take them back to the farm. I've done that already. So I know you can do it. Right, let's quickly take this back. Okay, we found this in one of these sheds on my right. Because that's a... where did we find it? This shed here? Yeah, it was here, wasn't it? Or was it beside the bale trailer? We'll put it in front of the cart wagon, cart trailer. There you go. Stop. Go back to the McCormick. Question. If you have £500, what wheel and pedal set would you get? £500, Alex. I'd get the one that I've currently got, Moser. But get it from Overclockers. It's overkill. for farming and trucking, don't get me wrong, it's overkill. But considering if you're looking at brand new, the last time I checked, the Thrustmaster T300 GTRS price wasn't that far off of buying the Moser one anyway. R5. So do you want 3 pedals or 2 pedals? Ask yourself. You know, because obviously you can have 2 if you want. If you only need 2, say if you drive automatic all the time for your trucking, so you'd only need 2. And it gives you, it also, I know Thrustmaster T300 GTRS also gives you an upgraded path, but not as good as the Moser. Because if you wanted, say, the trucking wheel, you only need to buy a wheel. I mean, I know that wheel is quite expensive at the minute, at 300 quid. But if you want to do it that way, it's a better upgrade path. It's I don't know how to describe it. I can certainly feel the difference in trucking enough to where it justifies the extra 40 to 60 quid from buying a T300 brand new to buying the Moser kit. You know, there's enough of a feel difference when I'm trucking, not so much when I'm farming. Haven't tried it racing yet, but I want to, with a Assetto Corsa. And I have a feeling, you know, racing is going to feel out of this world with it. It's a tough one. Everyone has different views and expensive. Yeah, like when he says the Logitechs are really good if you just want to farm and truck. Thrustmaster T300 GTRS, the 248 isn't bad apparently. It depends. Yeah, I suppose it depends what you want, how far up the scale you want to go. Yes, as is exactly right. If you go for something slightly cheaper, you could get a thrust. You get the farm stick, or if you can find one second hand as well, you could also get a big stream deck. Just say, and then you'd have a wheel and a pedal set, a farming stick, and a stream deck. If you know. The issue is the issue is that I drive IRL and the Thrustmaster seems too slow. Which Thrustmaster do you have, Alex? The T300 is a very, very good wheel. I used to have one before I got the Moser, and it might be that you... Oh, you got an OG25. The Thrustmaster T300 is a good wheel. So G25, shit, you go, yeah, you could even go all out and just get the Hori kit. That's true. I haven't tried it personally, but people like VF rave about it, so you know. It was free, so don't complain. Dude, if it's to what you need, then there's no issue, you know. If it's to what you required at the time, I'm not complaining. You know, you asked my opinion, I'm giving it. That Hori kit looks the bollocks. Yeah, it does. The only thing I don't like about it, Windy, the Hori kit, although I haven't used it, it does look very, very plasticky, and it's a cog motor. And it's quite expensive. That's the only thing I don't like about it. Otherwise, the Hori kits look really good. Morning, Chucky. How you doing, lady? Right, so we get to keep these, I don't know, 2 bows that are on here. I don't know where. I'm going to just put them in the shed. I'm going to offload them in the shed over here. In fact, what I'll do to show that where we can keep them is I'll just offload them just outside, and then I'll push them in a minute. Why isn't dumping? Oh, I've still got it switched on. What is that? That's why dump isn't dumping. So let's offload them. Let's take the contract back in. Oh, they disappeared. Well, maybe you can't keep them then. The wheel design is primarily for farming, so not ideal for things like trucking. Yeah, so basically if he wanted to truck with the hoary stuff, he'd have to get the hoary trucking stuff. It would be nice to know whether you could use the hoary trucking stuff and, I don't know, maybe add the joystick. If that's possible, that would be kind of nice. Oh, you got to buy both wheels. Oh, okay. Thought they might be, maybe the joystick and the gear shifter might be interchangeable. Thank you, Chucky. Yeah. No, they are kits, so that's why they're so expensive. Yeah. Yeah. Like I say, it would have been kind of nice if they made them interchangeable, but, you know, if they're not, then not, obviously. What have we got? 13. Okay, we'll take that. So, yeah, I mean, to be honest, let's have a quick butchers. So you've got so at the moment, say G29 or G9. No, don't do that, Matt. Get out of that. Get out. How did I get into that? How did I get into the console? So G920, G29 don't really matter. So Amazon has it at 180 quid. Curry's, if you want to buy it directly from a shop, 200. Like I say, really good wheels to start off with. Farm stick won't cost you much either. But they're the same price. Yeah, so G29, G920, same price, depending what button layout you want. If you want the GT300 GTRS, which is slightly better, 250 at the moment. So, yeah, the prices have changed a lot, and plus it's on sale. So if we go to Amazon, it's actually on sale. It should be £330. And at the moment it's 250. So that's a really good price. Really, really good price. It's the wheel I had. It's also the wheel Tav had. And we can both vouch that this is an awesome setup. Awesome wheel. Also, if you want to go a little bit further and get the shifter, the TH8A shifter is apparently one of the best on the market. And that's even including the one from Fanatec, the one from Moser. It's one of the best. And a lot of sim racers say so. That's not just me. A lot of the sim racers are saying the TH8A is the best shifter out there. This is the one I would go for, Alex. If you've got that much money, this is the one I would go for. I think it's a slightly better wheel than the Logitech. It's only 50 quid dearer. And you could get, if you wanted to, the Thrustmaster farming stick, if you wanted it. And you could probably get a Stream Deck, a second-hand Stream Deck, for the whole money. And then you've got like a complete setup. Right then, what are we doing? We're doing some logging, aren't we? Right, let's put my tractor away. That would be my, in your, if I was in your sort of setup, that would be my choice. If I wanted a complete setup, I'd get the T300 GTRS and the Thrustmaster farm stick, and maybe if you could find one second-hand in your area, a 32-button Stream Deck, and then you would have the whole lot. You know, you'd have everything that you needed for gaming and streaming to do with farming and trucking. Right, we don't need the trailer, so we'll dump it there. Right, where are we going? Okay, over where we were before. Slow down. Another thing that I like with this game, and I don't know whether anybody else has noticed, when you do trucking, when you do the logging with the truck or tractor or whatever, once you get your load on, there's a weight sort of inertia thing that I love. You know, when you bomb down a hill and you suddenly hit the brakes and there's virtually nothing there because you've got a shit ton of weight on, I like that. Yeah. But definitely, guys, take a look at Amazon. The Black Friday sales are on. In fact, nearly everywhere the Black Friday sales are on, but especially Amazon at the moment. Like I said, like we just noticed, the Thrustmaster wheel has come down £80. Where are we going? Oh yeah, next. Not next left, but the one afterwards. And down here. So, to clarify, the closest competitor for the Thrustmaster T300 is actually the G923. Yes, it is. I know this. The closest one to the G920, G29 is the T248. Yes, before the T248 first come out, it used to be the T150. You got ads so far? No worries, dude. Louis. So, if you weren't here before when I did the logging, guys, I like using the crane camera view, which is this one. So basically, you're inside the cab with him. Every single time. I know, man. As soon as you start talking about something interesting, like, fuck it, ads. Right, so what I like to do is grab them just past center. if I can. What are you looking at? The oh yeah, Astros have been bought out by Logitech now, haven't they? Because I've got the old A50s, I think it's the version 1s, and that's what I'm wearing now. Great headset. Yeah, the A50s is what I'm wearing now. I think it's I've got the version 1s when Astro was doing their own thing. It's the A50X. The next level saw them at Logic Playdays. Yeah, I've been kind of looking for a new headset as well, and because these are kind of, I don't know, the charger is playing being a twat. So every so often when you put the headset on them, it's like the charger goes, "Nah, you ain't got them on there," and it's like, I fucking have. If you do want my link and code, dude, I can't afford them yet, but yeah, but Windy might want it. Okay, drop that other one. Keep logging. Ooh. Kind of my job to comment on those, dude. I'm the streamer. I like pushing the logs up against the headboard when I got them. You know, I grab them just past center, or try and grab them just past center, and I like to just, after I get them in the truck, try and push them forward. So that, oh fucking, that perfect then. So to use the lower part of the crane and twist and open and close, I'm using the buttons on my Stream Deck, and of course I'm using the icon button pack for that, which I've kind of personalized to what I'm using mostly in terms of the buttons that are available. And for the movement left, right, up, down, that's the farm stick. Which is why it kind of looks a little smooth. My movements kind of look a little smooth. The farm stick is doing all the twisting up and down, and the twists of the claw is the buttons, and the opening and closing. One more. Me too. Think it's easy. It's easily and safe way to get most out of space you have. To be honest, mate, these missions are so easy with the farm stick and the Icon City buttons. really are an absolute joy to do. Let it go, let it go, let it go. Right. Boat's on. Let's change the view and pack that away. You need to set up my buttons. Okay, so let's see where we're going. Where are we going? Oh, same drop off as before. So yeah, straight across. When we get to the market, left. What I've actually done though, Windy, is because I use a combination of the farm stick, my steering wheel, the buttons from Icon City, exclamation icon in chat if you want my code for 10% off, is I've actually created a profile over the top of their buttons with the ones I use mostly. I mean, it's not the ones that maybe you'd use mostly, or somebody else, but they're the buttons that I use mostly in game. So I sort of don't need to go looking for them intensely anymore. Thank you, Chucky, for giving Chaos a shouty. Right, so it should be just across this bridge to my left. You fell in love with transporting logs? It is. Once you get used to it, it's kind of nice. And like I said to you the other day, Chucky, you the other day did really, really well with it compared to how difficult you were finding it like 3 or 4 days ago, you know, and then all of a sudden the other day it just clicked and you were very smooth with your actions and you really got into it. Right, so sell, and we're done. Right, set the jobby list. Right, so we got a third one we can do. Some hoeing, which is quite far away. Or we could go chop a bit of wood, but we need to get a chainsaw out. I think we'll go do some ferreting. So we'll take that, and we'll take the truck back to the farm after we wait for the bus to get out of the way. Yes, Wendy, he's brave shouting at Chucky. Little miss, morning, how you doing, lady? I don't think we were that close to that bus to stop. Get another bus through there. As we say in the trade. Right, let's get back in the back in my McCormick, and let's go down. I'm good, thank you. Been suffering with a little bit of chest infection for the last few weeks. How have I been? I haven't been too bad. So a few like 3 weeks ago, no, maybe a bit longer, about 4 weeks ago, I had the injection to stop the pain in my frozen shoulder. But the pain's back the last week or so, and I'm back on pain meds for it. Oh, I put the New Holland in front of it, didn't I? Oh, just use the New Holland. Let's just part that out. Yeah, so I'm back on the pain meds for my frozen shoulder. I've got quite a lot of movement back, which I'm kind of glad about. Means I can almost get back to work, which I'm very glad about. Could do with the pennies, to be honest, to be able to get to go llama in January. Right, let's just stop there and just check the map. So this place is down the bottom. Okay, so we should just head down the bottom, and then we should be able to see it from the bottom road. Keith Bridges, good morning. How you doing, sir? Mind you, this New Holland looks kind of nice inside. I don't often drive this. Oh. I was going to go make another coffee, wasn't I? But, you know, since I'm going to raid out in 50 minutes or so, I don't know, point. I just want to try and stick with what I'm doing at the moment. By the time Mr. H and that gets on here, we might have to skip a day. Terrific. Thank you, Guns. Baby, bye, bye, bye. Gherkin, how you doing? Always make time for coffee. Yeah, we'll do once I raid out. No point now. Time I raid out and do that. It'd be I could have got this field done. I'm welcome. Yes. As is a fountain of knowledge. Right, we must be getting quite close to the field at the moment, nearly. We'll have a check in a second. think it should be to my left a little bit. Well, I gotta admit, guys, that little dragon truck that just gone by us, I love that thing. On my map, I use that a lot. I like the fact that you can switch the backs on it. Okay, so it's left and 1, 2, third left. Yeah, I like the moderate the switch in between the short sideboard trailer back on it, the large, and it says bell rear on it, but you can do pallets as well. Yeah, it's kind of nice. That's nice. Right. We are getting really close to the field. And we shouldn't cut the corner, Matt. But anyways, we're here. We're here. Right, what we will do is quickly just plop on. And let's go. Put the assisted steer on, guys, because it saves on fart. That's because all the idiots come to me for. Yeah, could be right. Good. You know, I said that it saves fart. It would if I actually get the thing right. Well, I actually want to go a little past this so it reaches that corner. A mess because I don't want to set contracts and they wanted me to. No worries. I will do. Matt's in trouble? No, she probably just wants advice on some shit. Wow, I haven't heard this for a while. Jeez. I used to have this on our 80s Love album. Don't ask me why I had it. Come on. 2%. 1%. Finished. Yes! I've turned you off. Clearly age thing, Matt. What? 80s music? Clearly an age thing. Mm-hmm. So that just leaves 2 contracts to go. Right. The way back up to the farm is from where I am. Take a left, and then we'll just cross the ferry. more good tasting. To be honest, I was born, many of you know, I was born late 70s, and I always call myself an 80s baby as far as music is concerned, because that's when I first learn about music, if you will. And that's the sort of music I appreciate a lot of the time. 80s, kind of early 90s is my bread and butter. Yeah, that's true, Alex. True. God, you're so picky this morning, Az. So I'm a young pup. Oh, thank you very much. Very kind of you. Ducky. I need to slow down, otherwise I'm going to drive right off the boat. Damn. Jeez. 69 Summer of Love and all that. Peace, man. Oh, good, it's moving. As is an ode. I know as is an ode. I thought you were older than 22 though, bro, I've got to admit. But I knew you weren't that old. When I say that old, I mean mid-30s. I knew you weren't near there. If I had to guess, now that you've told me your age, if I had to guess your age, I would have guessed probably late 20s, early 30s. And that's only because your beard makes you look older. I mean, I haven't seen you without your beard to know, but, you know, on a lot of people, beards and moustaches make them look older, so, you know. I mean, Tav looks about 12 when he's not got his Father Christmas beard. See, you got people disagreeing with you now, Az, saying that you're not 20, not the age that you just said you were. Even Mad Alex thinks you're late 30s, early 40s. Just want to celebrate. Mm-hmm. Is that what it is it Kirkin? He's 22 but with experience? Let's run the other side. Let's do some maths with Matt, shall we? The hairline gives it away. What hairline? Something that you're not telling us? You have a hairline? I've been content creating for 9 years, yes. If I was 22, that means I'd started when I was 13. Okay, so you're definitely older than that. So content creating, so minimum you got up to, well, I say got to be, you don't got to be over 18, because I know children that's content creating already. So add 9 to 31. Yeah, 22 and 9 is 31. I can do that without even thinking about it. Windy, yeah, I knew how old Windy is. We occasionally do a kind of an age check in VC. So I knew he was mid-30s. Okay, we have more. Zeno. So there you go, guys. There's a bit of a clue. Well, not a clue, but there's a bit of a thing for you. As his birthday's in January. Ooh, big cultivating. Yes, mate. Yes, mate. Let's do that. Our cultivator's now blue, isn't it? Morning. I'm achy today. If I gotta put it in a word, I'm achy. Right. I think the cultivator's at the top. Or that could be it in there. No, our cultivator's blue in it now. That's the plough. I think that's the plough. Yeah, that's the plough. I don't know. I don't take no notice. Do you know when I notice it's people's birthdays? When everybody else says happy birthday to everybody. That's when I know. Unfold roller? Was that not a cultivator either? Where's the cultivator? Uh... I mean, for your own equipment, I wish there was a little bar here that said what you owned in your garage. That would be nice. Instead of having to go through a thing. I thought we had this one, this TGA thing. Gonna have to find it. Don't you want my bait? Oh, No, that's a roller. That's the thing. That's that thing. That's the baler. That's that thing. Header. Where's the freaking cultivator? Is it the big red thing that's up in that other shed? Because that came up as a roller. Well, this came up as a roller. It's here. On the way. Thank you. Oh, the blue. Oh, that thing. Okay. Yeah, I haven't used this one yet. Thank you. Right, let's take that one. This will probably be my last contract, guys, before I pass the baton over to Tav. Where am I going? Okay, down to the main road, down on the shortcut, and yeah. Tav to the rescue, of course. It's not Tav to the rescue, then it's Mr. H to the rescue. Like I say, I've never used this bit of equipment. I saw Tav using it the other day and kind of didn't really pay attention what he was doing with it. But, you know, I know what it is now. Lep shit, got a headache. But you're plodding on, GG's, man. Always a good thing after a piss up is a dirty, great, greasy fry up. I'm sort of a big believer on it's the best cure for hangovers. Maybe it's, you know, that's why I'm so weighty, but oh, this isn't adding. Oh, it is. I was going to say it's not adding any percentage. Looking IRO disco pics. Headache from having blonde hair dye. In fact, let's put a bit of steering assist on it. I'll have a look later, bud. Nice warm doner with 2 pints of water. Before bed, no hangover. Tried and tested. Yeah, that works too. Yeah, people have their own or their different ways to stop hangovers. But Windy's right, a nice bit of food and a couple of glasses of water before bed certainly helps to stay hydrated. I sort of vote for the nice greasy spoon breakfast in the morning. That's kind of what works for me. Certainly what doesn't work for me, and if the wife's even in earshot, she'll agree, is I can't do hair of the dog. We tried it once, and by, I don't know, about an hour into hair of the dog, I was like, I gotta go home. I wasn't doing good. Hair of the dog? Yeah, hair of the dog. To cure a hangover, you have another drink the following day. Hair of the dog. Yeah, so did I, as I thought everybody do that term. Obviously, some people don't. Am I doing 2 headlands here? Yes, I am. Should have been a rainbow if you're that crazy. I've not had it, but I've seen it done to people where they're kind of so-called mates, or maybe if they could take a joke, they're mates. Shaved all their head off, including their eyebrows. That kind of looks hilarious, but I wouldn't like it done to me. Right, I'm off. Stay safe, Chucky. You have a good one, and I'll answer you back on those after I come off stream. Love you. Bye. Maybe for Easter look like this, look like Easter bunny. Had a shit on your head. Oh, jeez, man. Oh, come on, Eileen. This always reminds me of the early holidays that the family used to have. I spoke about this a few weeks ago. We were kind of poorish growing up, so a lot of our holidays for ages and ages and ages were little local holidays. Sort of go to the local campsite and just have time away from the house until Mum got with a private guy who owned his own coach and became like a coordinator for him. And then we sort of went on European trips. But yeah, this always reminds me of trips to the local holiday camp. And yeah, within the camp they had like 3 or 4 fairground rides. And yeah, stuff like this, Dexys, Runners, and other such good 80 songs were playing all the time. And it always takes me back for remembering those times. And in a ways, guys, I wouldn't change anything in my life because it would change who I am. I've kind of enjoyed it. It's good being me. I know you lot are fucking annoyed with me being me, but you know, it's good being me. I like being me. Thank you. The waitress, I thought I paid less. Trying to push myself so I can get back to work. But that was painful trying to reach up then. It's almost, I mean, I know what it is. It's calcium on top of the bone, stopping me from full movement. And it stems from kind of not using full rotation of the shoulder. Oh, that's the way it was explained to me anyway. So basically I do this for 8 hours a day at work, and then I come home and do this for another 3 hours a day. So I'm not really reaching up and down and around and using the full sense of movement. So that your body sort of says, "Sure, you're not using it. I'll just grow this on top." Bollocks there. Sometimes. In terms of cash today, guys, I think I've added about 40,000. So not too shabby. Not too shabby at all. And it's quite nice to chill on the community farm, where I don't really have to think about anything administrative. You need this radio in your life? Simulator Radio, dude. It's a webpage, simulatorradio.com, or if you've got an Android phone, you can get the Simulator Radio app. If you're using iOS, you can use apps like TuneIn Radio to listen to it. There's a Discord for them as well, discord.gg/radio. They've got a bot that you can take in your own Discords. But if you're going to do that, just warn everybody that when they first listen to it, to turn the radio station down. Otherwise, it's a bit loud. Yeah, we remember that day. Let's have Simulator Radio in the Discord chat. Yeah, no problem. Ah! Turn it down, quick. Always on a Sunday, guys. DJ Pat does his thing, awesome 80s, followed by the Big Top 30. Today there's a bit of there's like an hour break between him and Cool Kid. Have you still having problems? Echo Beach, anytime Echo Beach. But guys, thank you for all the company this morning. Without you, these jobs can be a little boring, although, you know, I've got the radio station, so I don't really get bored. But, you know, without chatting to you guys, it's super comforting to know that you're out there looking and watching. And as some of you may have noticed, you know, I will answer any question as honestly as I can and how I see it. Also, you may notice I speed read and miss some words out, and my brain sort of goes, that's a different word than what I'm seeing. sometimes. So this is going to be another one of those contracts where it kind of plays on maybe a little bit of OCD that I may or may not have. Whereas I'll get maybe 3/4 of the way along this next line, and it will say contract complete, and I'll be like, oh, I really want to complete it properly. Yeah. It'll be a thing of a thing of a thing. But one thing I am loving, guys, is I've never used it before until recently, the last few weeks. But yeah, Sim Dashboard. Wow. What a thing that is. For firing, trucking, I haven't used it for racing yet, but you know, like I say, that might come. I might have a little play with it tonight on a set of Corsa. Also, guys, like I said before, it'd be the first time I've used the Moser wheel for racing. The whole shack shimmies. Right, 3, 2. Yeah, man. 1. This is going to need cleaning. For some reason, this gets a little dirtier than a lot of other stuff. So this needs cleaning when I get back. Let's have a quick look, see if there's anything else to do with the cultivator. No. Right, let's take this back, wash it. Does me no good to take the shortcut beside the field on this one, guys, because I need to use the power wash. We've got probably enough time to do that login transport if it's only like a 13 logger again. Might just give them a tractor a quick spruce over too. Clean the windshield. Another thing I'm getting a bit too far away. Another thing I like about when you wash items, I don't think it was in 22, is the like the wet glisten, like on that wheel up there, and just make out the glisten where you've cleaned it. It's a small touch, but it's nice. Hey there, you with a sad face, come over to my place and live it up. I think it's this shed here, wasn't it? In the corner. Wrong turn, Matt. Here comes Mr. H. There we go. She's in. So we got 15 minutes or so. 13 logs. Yeah, we could do that. Right, let's put my tractor away. We won't be needing that because we're going to take the truck. So guys, tomorrow is Monday miles for me. I think Minwit's back in his normal slot of half past 7 till 10:30-ish. Then of course Tav at 11. So I have 2, and like I say, Monday miles 2 till 5, guys. Not 5 guys, 2 till 5 guys. Where are we picking these up from? Oh, same place. Not sure where I am. I think I'm in Spain somewhere. Maybe. Where did I go? Oh, Madrid, wasn't it? I was in Madrid. So yeah, 2 o'clock, Madrid. Yeah, we'll try and get another couple of 1,000 miles in. We normally try and get at least 1,500 miles in. But we'll try for 2,000. And then, of course, on Tuesday, Snow Runner and me and Kev, if he's available, are nearing the end of the glades. And you can help us out with that, even if you're not experienced, guys. You can still come and help us out, have a play around. You don't need the glades DOC map either. Only the leader of the room needs the map DOC. You don't even need all the DOC trucks that I have. All you need is you. And what you gain out of it, joining somebody in a multiplayer, is you gain your own experience for your game and money for your game. So, in a way, helps you out for your own game. Oh, wrong turn. Hello, baby. Hello, baby. Come say hello. Come on in. Come here. No? What? Come the other side, and everybody can see you. Hey? Come the other side, and everybody can see you, can't they? Well, come here then. No? Baby girl? Mum. Good girly. Looking at me as if to go, you're fucking nuts, you are, mate. You could be right, dog. You could be right. Yeah, that's who it is. Oh, yeah, I forgot to do that, guys. I forgot to make the... I'm going to redo the emote for a better one. The wife's got a load of good pictures that I need to, well, transform one of them on. Yep. There we go. There we go. We moved him over. That's what the plan was anyway. Come on, get in there. There we go. Morning, Cams. How you doing, bro? Come on. Play nice. Might have to drop them down. I don't know why I'm trying to look around this spine, which is a 2D object. There we go. Wrong button, Matt. All good. Getting ready to farm. GG's. There we go. That's how it's supposed to go. No. Come on. Play ball. Oh. No, play nice. There we go. One more. Right, I'm gonna have to catch this one. There we go. We got her. Come on, go. There we go. There we go. Okay, where are we taking them? Taking them down to the mill, down the bottom. Okay. It's a bit of a drive, this one, but guys, stick around. We're going to be raiding out after we drop this off to the man, the myth, the absolute legend, the average Viking. Yeah. I know you will have a wonderful time with him. Why? Because I'll be in there too. While I have 11sies. This thing needs fuel as well when I get back up to the farm. Just making sure I had the straps on. So the other farm that we got on here, guys, is doing a bit of rice, long grain and wet rice. Was that the... No, it's not. And like I say, when we skip the day, we're going to have to keep an eye on the water levels. They're all right at the moment, 66%. But yeah, once we skip the rest of the day, if we skip the rest of the day, they might need to be checked upon. Because you don't want, especially wet rice, you don't want them to run out. Because wet rice dies if it doesn't have a drink. GG's Pat, good show, man. We got clock for an hour. Right. Drop off should be just coming up. Hopefully I haven't passed it, because that'd be a bitch or two. Let's take stock. Yeah, I think I have passed it. Okay, we came up here. Oh, right. Just to our left as we go up the road here. And then we'll take the truck back to the farm, and then it's raid out time. I wonder if this is going to be one of those drop-offs where we got to go find the trigger. Yes, guys, sometimes with these log drop-offs you have to find the trigger, and it helps if I actually go the right way. This one, not so much. This one, it's just put it in the square, and the icon's right there. Oh? Why didn't all... Okay. I wasn't in the square. I only sewed half the wood. Try that. There we go. Right, let's take the truck back, guys, and let's wash her off. This won't take too long. Yeah, so guys, you guys don't need to see me wash this truck. I'm sure you've seen plenty of people wash it before and collect a contract back in. So it's 11 o'clock, so the man, the myth, the legend should be online. Let's just pull in and we shall raid out. Don't forget to use my raid emotes as you enter Tab's chat. We'll get some of them in chat right now for you. So there's the animated ones, guys, and there's also some the same that isn't animated for you. Where are they? There they are. So there's the animated, there's the non-animated ones. Use whichever ones you would like or which ones you're able to use. But right now, guys, we're going to raid out into the man, the myth, the absolute legend. That is the average Viking. No, not that button, Matt. Right then, stand by your beds, and yes, we are raiding in to the average Viking. Jump on the raid, guys. I know you're going to have fun, and we shall see you tomorrow, 2 p.m. UK time for Monday Miles. We'll see you there. Toodles.